It made me laugh.
I'm here with Rocky.
Hello.
We are here to support a Hill Los Angeles event.
Yes.
Since Rocky seems to be more of an expert, what are we here to see today?
We're here to see Lighting Shadows. It is at the George's Burgess Gallery, benefiting Heal LA, where helping with the Los Angeles fire.
Hello, my name is Brendan Wild. I am the actor for this art exhibition. We are here to support Heal Los Angeles Foundation, supporting the LA wildfires. It's deep and close to my heart because one of my best friends, everyone's life is different, but his mom went through a divorce. She found solace and support with her friends, just to lose everything a week later. She was living out of her car with 5 garbage bags because within 15 minutes, everything was just erupted. And it's terrible, absolutely terrible. And that's just one story. Heal Los Angeles Foundation right now is benefiting a school. I'm not sure the exact one, but more heartbreaking stories. So I'm here to help as best as I can. In which I can offer some art, I guess. But thank you to the George Burgess Gallery for hosting. Thank you to the Heal Los Angeles Foundation for the charitable support, and hope you all enjoy.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Hear the word.
I'm done with
I was over there singing it.
Make it a better place.
For you and for me, and it's our generation.
Hello. God.
This what happens when you are dead tired and then you're feeling silly. And I got my dog, stop giggling, go to bed. Hold on, there's one more. Hold on, one more. I heard somebody. Hey Jay, what's up?
Hello. Hey.
What's up?
Hello. Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, okay.
Why you sound like Siri?
As always, thanks to Serena for tweeting. We appreciate it because I suck at advertising my own stuff. What up, Kelly? And
Hey,
everyone
Kelly.
in this chat.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you for coming out this late. Sorry, I was at the movies earlier. I have a geek culture channel, and I have to see things first because I don't want nobody messing things up. And it's so funny. I spent a crap load of money in popcorn because I wanted the buckets. So the lady, she's funny. So I brought this. So I saw Thunderbolts today. So I got this bucket first, and she, come with a large popcorn. So then later I got the limited edition limousine one, and it was like $50. So she's looking at me like, I see you with your popcorn still. She goes, you want your other popcorn? I said, yes, ma'am. I just paid $50. I want my popcorn. So I got a lot of popcorn. I love popcorn though. Like I'm big on popcorn. And this is a Michael Jackson popcorn bucket from 2012. And
Yeah, okay.
And this is the first King of Popcorn bucket we had back in 2023, right?
Wow.
Right, Justin?
Yeah.
I think that's
Yes.
our first one.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
We experienced hot sauce and spray butter.
Mhm.
I still haven't tried
good.
that.
That was good.
It's thebomb.com.
They was on something.
It seems to be a Jackson thing. That is not like Michael Jackson. It seems like several of them do it. So, Jackson thing. Hey. Oh my gosh. So this is
Hey.
a long presentation, y'all. So we going push through. But ladies, I haven't spoke to y'all in a minute. How's everybody before we get into the presentation?
Chilling like a villain.
Oh,
What's going on, y'all?
awesome.
Everything's fine.
I'm recovering.
You doing good, Trish?
I'm actually doing well. Busier than normal. That's why we had to cancel last night. I was like, y'all can't do it. I'm tired. I haven't had sleeping days.
You
Like
deserve your rest.
New York is starting to go back to old New York, and old New York is it's popping. It's like, oh, we doing stuff.
That's what's up.
Shoot, I lost my iPad, but oh well, I don't need it for now. All right, so Rocky, I'm gonna let you kick off the slides since you were in the actual video that just played. But
Do you
so
think, Rock?
Hey,
before we get into our top picks, y'all shocked me with the results. We're gonna get into the results, but
What's the
just to let
poll?
you know, I was like, oh, y'all are funny. All right, so the Lightning Shadows exhibit was last Friday. Rocky, at first I wasn't gonna go. Rocky was like, Trish, let's just come through. Da, da, da. And it's a good thing we did, man. It was really nice. We met one of the artists. So get into the curator and just talk away, and then I'll activate the slides as you're talking.
Yeah, Rushka Bergman is a designer. I think she works in Hollywood as various other celebrities besides Michael. Ironically, when I saw that she had this art exhibit, I was like, oh, you know what? We should definitely go down there. Let's support. We already have affiliation with Heal Los Angeles in some form or capacity. So why not? Let's just represent. Let's see what's about. Um, Ironically, I've seen her at this is Thriller, but on Thriller Night, um, as well with what's the gentleman's name? Um, Brendan Wild. So I saw those two. I was like, oh, that'd be so great. We could just go there and just check it out. But it was nice. I really enjoyed it.
It was nice. It was I used to like live in Soho, not live literally, but that used to be my stomping grounds when we were teenagers. And then it's like every time I go down there, I miss it. But then I'm like, yeah, I'm not that girl anymore. But I love visiting. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
it's cool. It's just the Soho. If you ever visit New York, I would highly recommend Soho. Even if you can't afford the clothes, just go down there. Still vibe. It's nothing like it. No,
Yeah,
the Soho,
it's a whole new world. It's
the
like
whole world.
definitely different.
It's the best thrift clothes, the best designers, the best. It's kind of reminds me of Rodeo Drive, but with an urban
Yes.
twist.
With Urban, yeah. That's basically it.
Like the best of the best dressers are in Soho. Um, so it's cool. Everybody's really artsy, and they're struggling artists or they're successful artists trying to stay outside the struggle. It's different. It's one of my favorite places. It's unique. So
Yes.
not
It
like the
was,
rest of New York.
yeah, I figured, why not? If we're in the city, let's just go down there. Let's just check it out. And it was nice.
It was really, really nice. So this is
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Mhm.
this is her with Michael as his stylist. She's beautiful,
Hmm.
definitely a beautiful woman. Look at Michael looking all nice. And
Mhm.
here's a full circle moment. She also styled
The Prince.
Prince and Paris.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
He had that Michael vibe.
Mm-hmm.
that's a dope tux. That's a dope tux.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prince
And
doing his thing.
let me see if I'm not gonna read everything because this is when I say this is a long night. Uh, this is what they handed us. Where is it? Full page. And I mean, I hope some of you guys got to make it out there. Rocky and I posted and reposted so everyone knew it existed. But
Hmm.
this is what they gave us. I wish I had a better copy because I like to frame stuff like this. So I don't know. Maybe I'll post it somewhere because I'll be honest, like we can't go through all this. When I say we got a long night, even if we gave each slide 1 minute, there's 50 slides. So I said, so that's was the layout. Also, a little bit about Brandon Wilds. He is an actor. As Rocky said, he's a sweet person, so approachable. Like the minute we came in, he said hi. He was just so kind. And we always say like anybody can be famous, but not everybody is kind. So it's just like those are the things that separate what makes you special in the space of popularity and celebrity. So thank you, Brandon, for your time. Really, really nice guy. So this is his page. Follow him. And see what he's doing. It looks like he does something almost every day.
Oh, he's always posting?
Always. Brandon's a busy bee.
Yeah, and he's cute too.
He's very, very handsome. Very handsome guy. So it's nothing, like I said, it's nothing better when someone they're nice, they're beautiful on the outside, but they're also beautiful on the inside. So, he's talking to almost all his guests. Really, really, really nice guy. So we're going to intercut between Heal Los Angeles and Jackson Family News. You guys know all of us here have supported to Heal Los Angeles either by attending their events or just donating privately. We're real customers, we're real supporters, and I really want to highlight what they do. Even though I didn't benefit from them as a child, we've always had these type of programs in New York. Sometimes it was people that donated ski trips to us, and I know you guys are like, "Oh my God, ski trips, what a struggle!" But when your parents can't afford for you to go to the ski trips, we were in private school, but people like this helped us get to places. I know in New York, they had a program to show New Yorkers blue water. I didn't see blue water till I was 10 years old. So it's just like, these little things. New York always has these type of programs to enhance children's lives, So I stand by things like this. And we're going to play a clip from Prince first, and then we'll talk about how you can contribute in various ways. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Prince Jackson. We're here for the 7th week of Heal Los Angeles' Smile program. It's been very cool to see all of the kids learn a lot about the importance of breath work, mindfulness, and meditation. And it's really cool to see the impact, whether it's reading the journals and how we are doing the positive affirmations and to encourage confidence. It's great to see that the kids are acknowledging the complex emotions that come up with the trials and tribulations that life can bring, whether it's from school or personal life, and to see them utilizing the tools that they're learning here, whether it's breathing, whether it's stretching, to really work through that. Oh wow, what did you make? That's my mustache?
No, that's a Pringle Man.
I like that, it looks so good. And also to be able to encourage them to use art as a form of expression and a vehicle to kind of vent through your emotions. Mental health is something that's very important, and I think as our society progresses, as we are starting to learn from the youth, social and emotional learning is just a fundamental kind of pillar of educating the whole person. And for me, I love being outside, I love being in nature. It allows me to kind of take a moment to zen out, ground myself, and I think that what we're really accomplishing here is being able to provide a similar experience to these kids. I enjoy coming here because I get to work on my breath work, and we do the in and out and everything like that, and it's a great moment for me to be able to kind of de-stress and be present in the moment. And the ability that we're able to offer this education to these kids is just fantastic. If you're interested in getting involved in supporting the Heal Los Angeles Foundation, you can donate through our website at heallafdn.com. But we also understand that not everybody has the ability to give financially. So what we like to do is to encourage you to be a pillar of your community. We just want to encourage people who are our age, older, younger, everywhere in between, to be an active participant in the betterment of our communities.
Yes.
That was wonderful.
Dope. That was dope.
Did y'all see Prince's haircut?
He's so well spoken.
I
Yo,
was like, he got a buzz cut. He's doing his thing.
Clean.
I was
Yeah.
like, I'm over here tripping out. Like I've been kind of taking a semi break, bro. I've been gone. I did
Yeah.
not know that. I looked. I said, "Is that?" I said, "Wait, let me see another angle." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, he cut his hair."
I love it. I love the
That's
look.
bananas. Do
Yeah,
your
I tell
thing,
you what.
Prince.
That's so cool. I like the last line where he said, "Not everybody can give, but be a pillar of your community." And I think about all the pillars, even the people like the Melanies, Aisha from MJ Fangirl, Amada, our daily DJs. Some of them are on live with us right now, Jen and Jess and Tori. This is building community. This is helping people, either deal with tough times. Music helps with mental health, especially positive music. This is all part of building community. So your community could be an online community like what Jen, Jess, and Tori does, or it could be something in your actual physical community. Also, like sharing the Hill Los Angeles videos, especially the ones showing what the program does. What I liked about the exhibit that we did the other day, they were highlighting the minute you come in, you see two children, Hill LA t-shirts on, like that you see the branding of Hill Los Angeles all throughout the exhibit. So it might be people that never heard of it, but at least it's another way to get it out, So it was really cool. So next one is new music from second gens, and some of our DJs can talk about this. We are being blessed with not one but three different gens. Three different second gens with new music. So coming at number one, TJ Jackson. What do you guys think about his new single?
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Really good.
You can definitely hear that New Jack Swing influence.
Heck yeah.
He still got it.
Mm-hmm.
He's still cool. He's still got the voice. He can do it.
Oh yeah, and I like how not saying modern, but like he's very much for the times at the moment, like the sound.
Yeah.
I think people really slept on his Insomnia EP. That was a dope album.
Heck yeah.
That was a real dope. I still listen to it. That's a dope album.
That's part of MMM, or was it part of the Love one? I'm sure I'm mixing it up.
The Insomnia?
Yeah, Insomnia is on MMM, right?
I think so. I love that. What is that? Can't Stand the Rain or some.
Baby, I can't stand it.
Yeah. That one. That was dope. I listened to that, and of course the Insomnia record and I Don't Deserve This. That was a dope one. He still got dope music that he needs to put out more.
Yeah.
And I hope
Yeah, he
3T
does.
puts out another classic.
Heck yeah. On Station Head, I don't know if y'all can read what I put. I was mad and excited when I saw TJ. I was like, Trisha, you are such a thirst bucket. But
A thirst, but
I think most of the DJs were in that room. Right? I know I saw Jess in there. I think I saw Jen in there too.
Yeah, I was there.
And TJ was there longer than normal. I was like, oh, TJ back.
Station Head's a popular station, right?
It's basically a way of streaming as a community. So I think the main streaming services for use it's kind of like the YouTube of music.
Got you.
So TJ has his own channel. Jen has hers. Actually, Jen has a syndicated moonwalking station, and she's running it with Ray. Tori and Jess has syndicated Janet Jackson. So everybody has their own station. Mine is Gadget Church. I'm not on it like that. Serena writes, I believe Insomnia will be on the Lover's Paradise album, not MM. Thank you. I know.
Thanks for that, Serena. That was the
Don't mess with my TJ information. You know.
thanks, Serena, for the clear up. I appreciate it. Wait,
Um.
did Melanie interview Prince on Station Head?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to Mel.
Heck yeah. Melanie was such a beast with technology and
Mm-hmm.
what do they call it when people can get things done?
She has great work ethic. Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. Yeah.
She knows how to get campaigns done, fleshed out, organized, professional, no joke. And now you have like people like Jen and Tori and Jess stepping into her shoes. Like she would be so proud of you ladies. I'm telling you. I'm proud of y'all. Just it's an honor to
Yeah.
be in this live with you ladies. You have no idea.
Thank you so much. Same.
All
You're
y'all
amazing.
deserve a round of applause.
They do this
Yeah.
almost every day. Almost every day. I'd be like, oh wow. Like you know,
You
I was
all
like, I
put
don't
that
know how
work in.
y'all do it to this level.
Yeah, you all put that work in.
Very much. I was like, every day. That's commitment.
We honored to be here with Big Trish.
Oh, thank you.
Every time
Auntie Trish in the building. Woo woo.
Say with your chest, Trish is the
like,
best.
So, okay. Wait, I request she and party tonight on TJ Station Head. Okay. She was like, I put my request in. Oops.
Austin
Another
Brown.
person that did his thing. Now listen, y'all, I'm not gonna put you on the spot because I know it was Earth Day. If you're a nerd like me and Rocky, it was also a lot going on in the Star Wars community. We were out.
Yeah.
And I had to do a cancer walk on Saturday, but I did listen to Austin Brown's album. It is fire. It is fire. It has a lot of Caribbean Bob Marley
Rhythm.
inspirations.
Yeah.
Of course, it got some rock. Of course, his singles, America, California, popping. I'm telling y'all, I don't know when I'm going to do the station head for him because I have another busy week coming up. But your homework is to just stream it on your own.
Okay.
Pick your favorites, and then when we have our station head, be like, yo, I want to know your top 3. I know what my top 3 is, but definitely an awesome album. I just know his album kind of came out with a lot of stuff was going on, including his own cousin days later having a single. So I was like, what the? But
yeah,
you know, it's called the Festival. It's on Spotify. Don't forget though, if you have the money to please, and this also goes for TJ's single, go to Apple Music, Amazon, or wherever you buy your singles, download and support in that way as well. And of course, stream it. He has some shows still coming May 21st and May 28th. Now, if you guys, I keep telling you, please go to these shows. If you live in the area, just like Rocky said, Trisha, we're in New York. Let's go over and support Hill LA.
Yeah.
So this goes to anybody that gets lucky to live in the state where there's an event. Now, if y'all went on the first day, his freaking mother was there. Reeby was there, y'all.
That is so cool.
It's like,
oh man.
So you got a dope concert, and you got the first. Is she the firstborn Jackson?
She's the very first. She's the very first child.
She's the oldest sister.
Reeby, well, Miss Jackson. When I met her, she made that very clear. That's Miss Reeby or Miss Reeby Jackson. like we don't call her Reeby. That's Miss Reeby or Miss Jackson when you're in her presence.
Yeah.
She's probably one of the warmest Jacksons I've ever met. We're gonna play a clip of what y'all missed, because if you know, God support our Jacksons when they have the courage to say, I'm gonna put myself out there. Well, let's play Mrs. Reeby Jackson with her son Austin Brown on stage. Yo,
That was
Yeah.
fresh.
yo,
That was
That's so
Austin,
fresh.
cute.
can I get a request? Can we get a track with you and your mom? Oh my gosh.
That was
Miss
fresh.
Reby Jackson definitely still has it. For
Oh yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Yes. When's the
I
last
was
time she
like,
performed?
I was just gonna ask that.
honestly, I think when we saw her, that was years ago, like over 10
Wow.
years ago. I was
Wow.
like,
Wow.
some,
She's still
mm-mm.
gold.
Hey
Wow.
John, what's good? What's good? Kelly, I listen. I understand everybody. It was a busy week last week in real life. When y'all get a chance, please listen to both TJ's new single. So how I do, I listen to Austin Brown's album every day, minimum once a day, and TJ's new song every day. That's like on repeat. And
Mm.
so, because I know when I do my station head, I want to have an idea because we're big fan of Austin from day one. I just want to like soak it all in before I do it. So it's coming. It's coming. In the meantime, definitely stream. Get those streams in. If you guys
Well,
want
yeah,
to
he
watch,
was on Big Boy. I remember watching that. Oh God.
Oh.
I'm thinking about having a watch party for this. Let me know if you guys want to do a watch party on this particular thing. Austin Brown's interview. It looks good. Big Boy does really good interviews. So let me
Yeah.
know. We'll put it on the schedule. And of course,
Wow, that's
TJ
crazy.
did her thing. Jen, I'm sorry, Jen did her thing. She was streaming for both Austin and TJ. So even though
That's
I
right.
I, I didn't have a station head, she did. Jess, was you able to add the new songs in your mix yet?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Okay. So if you're more of a Janet fan, then go to the Jam Fam station head, and then because I noticed both you guys usually put in all the new music from the Jacksons. So I'm guilty, Jess. I fell off, but I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. This time I was on the Moonwalkers, and I was like sneaking in, sneaking out. So Taryll also is working on a new single. So let's get into what he said on his Instagram.
One of my favorite things to do when I complete a song is to go to the very, very beginning of it when it was just an idea. Subscribe to my newsletter, follow me on social media for all the latest news on my latest project. Go on. I wanna be the one.
Yes.
All right, you do your thing. Yes.
Yes.
Man,
So,
that's dope.
I'm actually proud of him. Yeah.
I'll
That's
be turning
dope.
into Trish. Fangirling.
The second gen is doing a thing with the music.
I'm very proud of them.
Yeah.
somebody said the Jacksons do more than make music, they make memories. And that's so true. I think that's why a lot of us are so invested. We remember when we heard Thriller or Shake Your Body Down or I Need You from 3T. We all have different memories. Jafar Jackson got me singing. So it's these little things. And then some of it, especially when we do those in-person meetups, and like Austin Brown, oh my God, every time I saw him live, it was worth. So I'll be honest, Soho's very, like downtown's very out of my way, but it was so worth it. Actually, one of my favorite memories, I think Rocky was there, was when my boyfriend at the time was there, and Austin invited all of us in the dressing room. So it was
I
Josh
remember that.
Brown, Austin, my boyfriend, some of the sisters. We just had a blast. And that was so, because let me tell you how my boyfriend was. He was so funny. I said, yo, Austin tweeted me and he told me to come to the club. So his name was, I'll say his nickname. His nickname is Radio. So Radio was like, you are lying. And I'm like, why would I lie about that? That's something you can see, like just go on Twitter. So then he goes, holy crap. He goes, I'll go with you. I was like, oh, here we go. Because most of the time we try to keep our men at home, but whatever. So Right Radio goes down there and he's like, oh, So then he was just acting like a mute because he just wasn't talking. He was just taking everything in. I have no idea how we got to Austin's room, but it was just like,
it was like a basement area, wasn't it? It was like
yes.
downstairs.
And Yashi was talking to radio. I was talking to Austin, and we were just all over the dressing room. It was so fun. It was just like, was Tommy Parker there?
Yeah, he was.
It was so awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
Those are memories I will never forget.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Hey, lovely, what's good? Does anybody remember this 5 years ago in May when Jaafar dropped this?
Wait, when did he drop that? When did he drop that?
5 years ago.
I just remember Got Me Singing. That was the only thing I remember hearing from him, particularly.
His music is amazing. His music is good.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
He dropped it during the. We're just gonna say the 2020. He dropped it during that. You can tell by the picture too. And then he like took it off. He took it off. And I like, why did you take it off? Why you taking it off a streaming platform?
Picture because he had a mask. I'm weak. Shut up, Tori. I'm so mad at you. You right?
Shout out to the pandemic, guys. Like,
you know, in New York, people still wear masks. I don't know about in your areas, but people still wear masks.
Yeah, I still see people wearing masks when I go to the store and stuff like that. Yeah.
I was like, when I'm sick, I wear a mask. That's about it. And I think I had COVID once, and where I work, they actually asked me to put on a mask. They were like, "You got no taste buds? Can you please put on a mask?" I was like, "All right, whatever." It was like what? I've been here for days with it, and they're just like, "Put on the mask, thank you." I was like, "All right, whatever." So we're gonna play a snippet of this song. Let me see if I can get into it. How do you do it? Share screen. There we go. Oh God, you can tell I'm not used to this still.
Do you want it? Is it real? Cause you go fake. Call the official.
So I think I can play without it getting shut down.
That is hot.
Yeah. All right. I was sleeping on that one.
Now I'll be honest, the vocals are fire, but the beats, it was giving me Apple Music stock. You know, you have like
stock music.
Yeah. Apple Garage Band, they got like stock, like samples, and I'm like
free samples,
and you like make it your own, so it looked like someone made it their own. But I'm like, this kind of sounds like the vocals are 10 though. Oh my gosh, I give the vocals a 10, but I'm not gonna lie, the beat, it's not got me singing.
Maybe that's why he. Never mind.
Tori.
Yeah. Oh snap! What's up, love?
Hey.
Lady Pop.
So I was like, oh, okay, but knowing him being the perfectionist, because that's all of Jackson's traits, he was probably like, we could do better, and just said, we'll pause.
Come back to Vincent highlights.
Jen, do you want to talk about your live tomorrow?
Oh, yes. So I just want to get down to our real thoughts, like the fans' real thoughts and how we feel about the possible reshoots, possible two-parters. So let's talk, let's discuss, and let it be a long night.
Easier said than done. I swear to God, if I fall asleep on you, Jen, you've been warned. There was a live that I fell asleep so bad, I had to put it on private. I was like, there's no way this is staying up. Like it was like mouth open. It was bad. Like I was like, we're done. That was last week.
Oh,
All
damn.
right. DJ Jess, take
Oh,
over.
well, guys, this is the Jan Fam channel. We're trying to get more Jan Fam to come in because we do get help from our other fandoms, but they have to run their own channels, so they're not able to be in there all the time. So I totally understand that because they have to, they have to run their streams up because we all have goals that we're hitting. Right now we're at 280,000. We reached our goal at 250,000, so we're at 280. We're going for the 500K. So I'm on live now, and I'm pretty much live every single day. And even if not every single day, the bot channel does run. So if you still want to listen to music, just go in the search bar, press JamFam, and click the channel, and you'll be able to get there. But what Trish has up on the screen is how you basically get set up. That's just a flyer just to show you like the basics of how to get signed up. So you just go to the app store. Once you go and then you sign up, you just set up to the platforms. It's pretty simple. Just type in JFam once you get all set up, and then start streaming. If you have any questions, you could definitely DM me on the socials, which is the Sweet Boom Life. And yeah, that's about it for that.
I like this layout. Nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Cousin Stevie is being celebrated with DJ Spinna. So if you guys are free Saturday the 10th, make sure you always follow DJ Spinna. He does epic events. More Than Michael. If you like Stevie or Prince or Michael or De La Soul, DJ Spinna gets hired for some of the best venues you could ever ask for. And he's a very kind person too. So let's support our I think he's officially the Hill Los Angeles DJ, and he's the #1 DJ used for the Michael Jackson estate. So I say follow him for a reason because he's going places and still going places. All right, who wants to talk about The Wiz?
Classic.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yes.
It's going to be in all theaters?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to see that.
Can I say something? I think so. Was it the estate? Who owns the Wiz? Like, is it the estate or?
I think it's Motown.
We don't know. Motown?
No.
Was it?
Huh? No, because I think this is an awesome alternative for putting this out in the movie theaters for everyone to see. I'm not too sure if it's because of the delay with the Michael biopic, but I don't know.
That's the Wiz you said.
Oh man.
Said a biopic April 18th. We're giving you The Wiz May 18th.
There you go.
Can you feel it?
But what if they show the trailer? What if they show the trailer for the Michael biopic during this showing? You never know.
Oh my God, that's a good theory.
You never know.
They better.
Heck of an idea.
Because that would make at least some type of sense for what happened.
Maybe that would be it. Yeah.
I still stand by that they missed on the Super Bowl.
She's like, I'm going to theaters dressed up and acting a fool.
Do your thing.
Honestly, I might just do the Wiz T-shirt because I'll have my because in a second. I have a reason because I want to save the big outfit for hopefully a different place, but we'll see.
That'd be so cool to see it in Harlem.
Oh, heck yeah. There's a AMC at 125th Street, right?
Yeah,
125th. Heck
They're
yeah.
showing it. So if you go to the Fandango link, it like where you can buy like the movie tickets and stuff, it automatically like picks up your location and tells you which theaters in your city is showing.
Oh, let me check that out.
Oh snap! I'm finally getting something. I'm gonna cry.
You know Toy gonna be there.
I will be there.
Believe in yourself. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh,
I would love a doll version of Michael as a Thriller.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would
That'd
be
be
that would be
nice.
dope.
awesome.
That's cute.
So
I
Kelly,
oh,
I wish they would release some merch with this too. That'd be nice.
Like a popcorn. I'm serious about my
Oh,
popcorn
girl.
bucket.
Yo,
Yes.
imagine.
We know when they did Revenge of the Sith. Let me see if I can get it from back here.
I'm
This
so
movie
salty
20
about that.
years old, 20 years old, and these things sold out in minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find this. I was like,
Man.
could you imagine the Wiz? Oh my gosh. I
I
like this
couldn't.
size the best because this size could stack within your other existing, buckets without taking up space.
They were all sold out of mine, so I didn't get none of it.
What for the Sith?
Yeah.
Jen, can you please call us in the future and say, Trisha, please just get another one? You could ask Rocky. We could have got it for you. We were there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Girl,
so
New
mad.
York always has a flow. Oh man.
I called like 5 theaters. They were all sold out.
Just be like, oh, Trisha, I'm having trouble, da 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 da. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there the first day. That's why
Yeah.
Thunderbolt, I was here the first day today. I was like, bye.
Yes.
All right.
When New York gets their things.
Then we get them.
Yeah.
And then I can't say the cheat code online, but I found a way to get the buckets to make sure they never sell out. So I was like,
Mm.
say, Trish, do me a favor. Worst case scenario, you'll get one too, and I'll just sell it on eBay and just get double the money. There's a win-win here.
Gotcha. Okay, thank
It's
you.
like, girl, be like, if by any miracle, I can tell you right now, they didn't have any merch when I went to AMC today. Nothing for Star Wars. Everything was gone. But
It's gone. Oh, wow.
yeah, it's like they probably sold out that freaking weekend. Like, bye, y'all. Because Hayden was promoting it. It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
That's like Prince promoting Michael Jackson bucket. Every fan's gonna want what Prince has. Well, I was like, could you imagine the biopic comes out and they'll be like, which movie? And you'll see Prince Jackson with the merch, and everybody's gonna want it. Like, his son got it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. They got Hayden to do it, and it's like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna buy the same buckets and cup because Hayden had it.
Can you imagine that they do have that, but it's exclusive to the US only, and then you got all these international fans hustling and bustling?
Heck
no,
yeah.
they make it happen though.
They
Them
do.
international collectors, they will find a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Hilalay events, it's only in LA, but they find a way.
To
Somehow
get
they
that
got it.
merch.
That's interesting.
I like that design though. I was just about to bring up off the wall. That's crazy. It's given off the wall type that Wiz design.
Yeah.
Because it's a black brick wall and chalk. They should make that into a shirt. Because I don't think I've seen that design for the Wiz before.
This
Ever.
should be
No.
a shirt. I don't know if they would sell well in the theater, but it should be a shirt online and a popcorn bucket. I'm telling you, the fans, say less. I'll be there.
I want a cup too.
Heck
Mhm.
yeah. Because everybody's like, oh, it's the
wow.
Wiz. The Wiz is a cult classic. It's
Classic.
like, doo-doo-doo-doo. Like Rocky said.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
Child,
Mm-hmm.
tread here likely. We trying to get out.
I'm sick of Florida.
I love Florida.
Ah, man.
That's my home
I was
state.
like, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here.
Oh man.
This event sold out, but they're working on having another one. So as soon as the updated date comes, whoever has the next live, whether it's Jen, Tori, whatever, because I don't have any live scheduled for a while because I have to go to Gadgets for a minute. But whoever does a live, I'll still make slides if necessary to make sure the information gets out on whoever has live. So, from In the Studio with MJ, make sure you go to his website to support. And we're not going to get into this deep because it's still details missing. So as soon as we get details, we'll have a separate live about This Is Thriller. But if you would like to go, start, booking your flights, hotels, that kind of stuff, then you could, at least it is October 31st. in California. So, and here is a hot take. I'm so surprised to have read this. Marlon and Jack has still not seen The American Dream. What?
Okay, so
Wait, hold up. They
hmm.
didn't see it?
That's what they're
Didn't that
claiming.
movie come out in like 92?
Yeah, yeah, like it was in the early 90s.
That
I
was during
remember.
Michael's Dangerous run, wasn't it?
What was it? 92, 93, or 91, 92, 93?
Somewhere in there, in between,
Yeah,
somewhere
it's
Yeah.
gonna be 92.
in that Dangerous Michael era, somewhere around there.
Mm. They probably was busy.
I guess. I'm like, okay, how do you not? Well, you know.
I
Hmm.
remember reading something that they
Oh, Mary Didi. Yeah, go ahead.
he won't even acknowledge my presence. I'm sorry.
He's like, you married Dee Dee, that's the end of the Jackson 5.
They I don't know. I think I read somewhere that they didn't like how certain things were like what's the word? They
What?
kind of went overboard on depicting some things and just kind of made it into like something
Oh
that it
yeah,
wasn't.
it's
And like
Hollywood.
they were used as like consultants for the movie, like how their childhood was growing up. And there were some extra details that they didn't even put in the movie. But I think that might be what it was.
Go to bed, Joseph. Go to bed.
That
Angela Bassett did a thing.
movie is fine. No, because when Michael died, VH1 will put it on. And
Uh,
with commercials, that was I was literally there from the sun up to the sun down. And don't let it be on BET because BET likes to put 5 trillion commercials every 5 seconds up in there.
That is true.
So John Muto,
Oh,
he is John the president of here Los Angeles.
He's
I believe he is
co
co-president, something like
yeah,
that.
like a co, yeah. I
founder.
Um,
believe so.
Co-founder, yeah, something like that
Co-founder.
in that
Hmm.
title.
you can see by the joy in his face that he's equally happy to have met the legendary Jacksons. So on his, if you go on his Twitter, he's sharing the stuff he had signed and stuff. But it's so cool, like when people like that's one thing I like about John is like you could tell he appreciates doing what he does and being around who he gets to be around. Like you could tell he understands the legacy too. Like, sometimes there are certain people they work for amazing things and you can just tell they don't even appreciate what they work for. I won't mention names because I don't have time to fight. But I've been in situations where the person is just like you can just tell they don't want to be here, and I'm like, why are you here? Then let someone who really would appreciate be here. So you could tell by John's what you gonna call it, attention to detail to the King of Popcorn, This Is Thriller, anything we've ever done with Hill LA. John has made sure he had a great team of people fleshing things out. I remember one time I was talking to Prince about how great everything looks and the details, and he said, I can't take credit. John's behind a lot of this. And I was just like, wow. And I knew we were in good hands. Like it's really nice to be in any of the Hill Los Angeles anything. They put so much love and detail into their stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna put, I think it's our last clip for the night. We're gonna play a clip of their virtual cooking classes, and we'll go into a little detail after it plays. I'm not gonna play the whole clip, just a little bit, because it was kind of long. But here we go.
Hi, I'm Chef Jeffrey.
All right, so what I love about the virtual cooking classes, what people don't know is the kids are given the tools how to make the recipe. I'm not sure if they're still doing the gift cards the food gift cards or if they're just doing a prepackaged thing of the food. But the point is additional meals either buy they call it food cards or prepacked meals like they call it food service. It's given to the families so they could learn how to cook. Now, I don't know how your families were, but my mom, thank God, did cook very good homemade meals for us and taught us how to cook. But I know people, their parents only gave them like packaged food or fast food, and they don't even know how to cook. So these are important tools. Like I think that's one of the main reasons when I started working on my own personal health that it was easy for me to transition back into whole foods because that's how my mom cooked. And so I messed up my own eating habits, but at least I'm like, oh, I remember cooking with my mom. So it wasn't hard for me to go back to homemade cooking. But when kids are exposed how to make healthier meals, it teaches them how to like eat cheaper and eat healthier. So I love the virtual classes. I know like at one point the families were getting like $200 a month, I believe, in grocery gift cards to eat. Again, I don't know what the updated version is of this, but it's still just an idea of where some of your money is going for the program. So, if you want to see what they're doing with the money and the programs, head over to their website. Like I said, it changes a child's life, and you never know the impact in the future. I know because people did stuff for us in New York. I think it's how I am now. I always knew there was a bigger world because somebody took the time to pour into the community so we could see a bigger world. So I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prince and John Muto.
Oh, yeah, and all the volunteers. I know Betsy's another one of the volunteers. I think Williams is now doing volunteer work. That's the photographer we met at one of the King of Popcorn, or two of the King of Popcorns now. Like you see like some of the volunteers there all the time. Tim, not sure if he's a volunteer or if he's partnering, but he does phenomenal video work for them.
He does, yeah.
Phenomenal. So constant. Merch time. Merch. Not much, but oh,
Mr. Merch.
Phil, I agree with this, John. This is a hot take. They should have cast Angela Bassett as Catherine for the biopic. Hell yeah.
Facts. I agree.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I said,
Argue
I
with
don't
that.
understand why she couldn't be the mom again. No shade to Nia Long. I think she's going to do a good job. But Angela Bassett clearly has been using some good moisturizer. She could have been Catherine Jackson.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that.
Being Miss Athena Grant on 911. Love her character though, but come back, man.
That you are funny. I saw Prince cut his hair. Not gonna lie, my chest hurt a little bit. He looks good though. I'm done.
No, I love it.
I think it's cool.
Like I was hoping Angela Bassett was the mom again, but it is what it is. So for your watch collectors,
Watch.
you want a Seiko Michael Jackson limited watch. You got $700. Oh no, almost 8 with tax. It could be yours. It could be yours.
That's a King of Popcorn ticket.
Facts. And you know what I would have chose, but at least let people know it's out there. Macy's has new T-shirts. So
Excuse me?
now on top of Nordstrom, it's now Macy's. Again, a sign of a legacy growing and flourishing when you see it in big stores like this.
I love that. I love to see that.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope.
And last but not least,
Yay, look at him.
people are showing, they have the off the wall Funko Pop. I thought it was coming out in June, but I'm seeing people unboxing like, hey y'all, it's out now. So you can order yours now. It should ship within 5 to 10 days if you want your off the wall Funko Pop. So
already unboxing them?
Yeah, what's that girl's name? They were at one of the Hill Los Angeles events. They're really popular too. SJ and Con. Oh God, I'm losing my mind.
Oh, you mean Sarah and Connor?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're the
Connor.
reason why I knew it was out. Holy crap! Yo, Jim, we need
Hi,
to get
Jen.
you
Jenny,
with
what's
this
going on, Jen?
Instagram. We gotta get. We have an Instagram with links. We gotta get Jen up in there because it's like Jen, just
Jenny in
pop
the
in.
house.
But we'll fix that.
What's up, Jenny?
I collected all of them except the new Funko Pop.
It's
Yeah, I
on the
didn't get
way.
and I
Oh,
saw
might
people.
have to.
musical and on OMG, I was in tears. Yeah, the musical's really good.
Yeah, they
Really.
do the thing with the musical.
Oh, the links to these lives. We have like a room that everyone. We just go like, oh, if anybody wants to join in, and then whoever can make it, whoever can't, because you know. But we just need to just show you in the room. Be like, Jen, if you just want to jump in, here's a link.
No doubt.
So this is what y'all really came for. I'm so proud of us. We went through almost 50 slides in less than an hour. God is good. I'm like, we have another live tomorrow, so I don't want to have y'all up late twice in a row. This is a work night. All right, results for what you. First of all, let's get to the. So what I did, I took Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and basically picked the top 4 movies that you guys picked, right? So this was the joke on Trish when I saw the results, right? So this is your top 4: The Wiz, E.T., Moonwalker, and then the Werewolf movie. Based on what y'all said, I didn't pick these. I'm with Lena. I'd have chose Free Willy, and I think for the most part though, we were all on the same page, right? This is where I was just like, I know you lying. When 0% of y'all chose ET.
Hey,
What?
ET
Had
fell
ET all
flat.
on my Instagram. What are we doing, y'all?
Hold up.
ET fell flat. 0%.
0%.
I don't believe
Damn,
this.
that's a classic.
Yeah, right.
And it got Michael's song on it. Someone in the dark.
Yeah, I was shocked.
And
Oh
he narrated.
man,
For
And he
the
narrated the
record,
book.
talk about dropping the ball.
I personally would like to see ET, but y'all, I don't know what to say. 79 people voted. Like, I just gotta be quiet at this point. But like, wow.
Oh wow, I'm shocked.
Right? Like nobody?
Wild
Okay.
behavior, no ET.
Like what?
No
All
ET.
right. Number 3 coming at 8%, American Werewolf in London.
That's surprising that beat ET.
ET.
Right.
That's wild.
8%.
Maybe people are scared of the alien.
I don't know.
There's a whole werewolf.
There's a whole werewolf.
Oh man.
So I'm like, I didn't want to like mess up with y'all because plus y'all can go to my page and be like, Trisha, you lying. It's right there. So I can't mess with it. So coming at number 2, 27% said The Wiz.
Okay.
And I honestly thought it would be more. Y'all punked us.
He's on down the road.
Yeah. Well, I'll see it in theaters.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He's on down.
And then somebody writes The Wiz. It's a no-brainer. It could also show Moonwalker. So with that being said, number 1 at 66% is Moonwalker.
Moonwalker 1.
Yeah,
Moonwalker, yeah.
Hey,
You
this
know,
is symbolic.
You know, Trish, my brother still got that Moonwalker video game too. I didn't even know that he had a video game for that movie.
Have a video game.
Absolutely, yeah.
If they decide to put this at Hill Los Angeles King of Popcorn, I would bring in that video game. There is a place inside the bar they can play it. Right?
I think it's for Sega.
Yeah, there's like a TV area near the bar, so then they can just have the system there, and then like everybody goes down there to play, right? Like a little arcade. Experience.
I didn't even know he had a video game for that movie. I'm like, oh snap! My brother showed it to me. He said it was for Sega Genesis. I'm like, wow.
Sega.
You only seen this once. So I hope all y'all see it in the movie theater. I've seen it 2 or 3 years ago at a museum. They had like a movie night, but I want to
Mhm.
see it on a big screen. If they have it like on IMAX or whatever the highest form is, I want to see it that way. I've never seen it that way.
Mm.
So if anybody in New York wants to do a meetup, let me know. Maybe we could meet in Harlem, maybe Friday after work. Let me know. I'm down.
Imagine seeing his face on the big screen after
I'm gonna
so
cry.
long. Ease
You
on
think they
down
remastered it?
the road. Huh? What?
You think they remastered it for this?
They got to. They have
Oh my
to.
god.
Yeah, I think so. It's
Up,
universal, so
Yeah.
update.
most likely.
We get to see the Reese's peanut butter cup in HD.
Hopefully.
Yes.
So
Club
they
30s.
could just only did a thing for this one since this was 66%. We could do a Club 30 theme and then dress like they did in
You know I'm
1930.
down for that. You know I am down for that. That
Yes,
is my
so that's a
joint.
possible theme. Or some fans can come dressed up in the bad era.
Oh my god, yes. I'm sorry.
Wow.
This is my
I
era.
remember
Steve
Rocky
Demon.
was dressed like the bunnies. She came as that bunny once in Disney.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
Speedy
And did
Demon.
it really
Yeah.
clever. She
Spike.
didn't have a mask. She just had like the
Bunny ears.
outfit and
Yeah.
ears.
Yeah.
And everyone still knew who she was.
Michael Jackson.
So that was really cool.
I
Speed
knew it. I knew
Demon.
it. Serena. Wait. Sorry. Serena. Yeah. I was gonna say.
And
I was gonna say.
since my awesome friend has a Club 30 Spotify podcast, I thought I would plug her thing in. She does have a
Yes.
Club 30s, clearly based on the Michael Jackson Club, featured in Moonwalkers. So shout out to MJ Fangirl. But that
Big.
concludes this slideshow. We did 15, almost an hour.
Yay! Woo!
Yay!
Bravissimo.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I was like,
Yeah.
And the
y'all, it's 50 slides. I don't know if I could do this.
Trish, teach me your ways, because you know we be on my channel. We just be talking. We be on stuck on 2 slides.
No, me and Rocky had a live last week for Star Wars. Then I had two lives for 3 hours each this week. I'm done. My brain is fried. I was like, no,
Yeah.
we're gonna shorten this up. Like,
Plus, it's allergy season. It's killing me.
so I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Plus, we have Jennifer's live literally in a few hours. So I was like, nah. We can stretch the conversation tomorrow, but or later on today. But I know everybody still got to go to work.
I
Eat.
was
Rocky's
thinking
gonna eat.
for when y'all said the Moonwalker game.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there an arcade format, like a whole arcade game system, kind of like the
There
Pac-Man
is.
Yeah,
system?
there
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
There
yeah.
There
is.
is.
If
I
they could find that and
I
put it in there,
I don't know if this is a. I don't know if I remember. Maybe I made this memory up. Doesn't Vernay have that?
Yeah, Renee has it.
She has it. Yeah.
Renee has
Todd,
Renee, you want to
everything.
know?
Todd has one too.
Oh,
Who?
I didn't
Really?
know that.
I think, yeah.
Taj,
Oh,
you want to load
Renee?
it?
I talked to Renee on Facebook, on Messenger.
Yeah. She has like a whole museum.
Yeah. Her
Amazing
house is
collection.
decked out. Yeah.
Hmm.
A pinball machine and all that. Yeah.
Wait. Do they exist though? Still, you think those arcades for Smooth Criminal,
Dun, dun,
like
dun, dun,
the
dun.
machine?
You know, let me see. Um,
I don't think they're in production anymore, but
That was from the 80s, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the slot machines.
You remember the Vegas one? Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that so much.
I love that machine.
Every single time you won something, you see him come on screen. I'm like, oh, I can stay here forever. I won $6.
oh my God,
I want to.
You won $2?
$2.
Ooh.
they selling this for $2,000. Maybe we
Mm.
could put some money together, y'all.
I think I had 2,000.
You know what I forgot? Does anybody have the link for the Donors Club for Hill Los Angeles? I know I left something out.
Yeah, let me get it.
So the Donors Club, while Tori's pulling up the link, is supposed to be linked to a Michael Jackson pool party. We still don't have details, but if it's something you always wanted to do, that would be awesome. Like if you can So let me just share the screen. Thanks, Tori. I got it. You have the 7-7 Donors Club. You have different tiers. And of course, the bigger the tier, the bigger the perks. So tier 1 is $93.27 for that year. You get access to the town hall meeting. So that's how you get to know like things before everybody else, and probably some feedback. Instead of being like, oh, I wonder if John knows this. You can be like, hey, John, I took a poll. These are the results. Like that's one way to get access to him. And you get a t-shirt. Who wants to take tier 2?
On tier 2, you get the first gift is 7-7 donor t-shirt and Hill hoodie. Gift 2 is access to the quarterly town hall again, so same as tier 1. And then the gift 3 is you enter the sweepstake to win 2 tickets for the King of Popcorn movie night series at Hayvenhurst. So you enter a raffle for that one.
Tier 3, someone take over.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Tori.
Okay, tier 3 is the change makers. With that is gonna be pretty much $77.70 per month, and then it shows you like how much it is like as a lump sum for the year. And so with that, you could get one King of Popcorn movie night series ticket, so you get a complimentary ticket with that one, if you choose to do it, and then you get the 777 Donor Club T-shirt and the Hillelay shirt and hoodie. You get the access to the Zoom meetings with the foundation for Q&A and updates, and then you also get entered into a sweepstakes to win 2 tickets to King of Popcorn movie night series at Hayvenhurst, and then you also get priority access to the foundation's events.
Anybody want to take tier 4? Or should I take it over?
Crickets. You want to do it?
Doesn't matter.
So for legacy builders, gift 1 is a 7-7 Donor Club barbecue. So this is one of the biggest events at Hayvenhurst for you and a guest. Gift 2 is enter the sweepstake for you and a guest and have a private dinner with Prince Jackson. That sounds pretty cool. And gift 3 is enter the sweepstake to win 2 tickets to the King of Popcorn night series at Hayvenhurst. Gift 4 is a 7-7 Donor Club t-shirt and a Hillelay shirt and hoodie. Gift 5 is access to quarterly town halls. Gift 6 is priority access to foundation events. And the price is $2,836.05 per year. And you do have to pay it up front. It's not like a monthly payment.
So the reason why I brought that up, my gut's telling me that if you could afford to go to that top tier thing, then go. Just gut. Like my gut saying, ha ha ha. Because what we've noticed, the pattern of the first is usually the best. Does that make sense? For example, we went to the first King of Popcorn. It was very intimate and very special because there wasn't a lot of us there. And then me and so Rocky and I, we didn't go to the first Thriller night, but we went to the second, and that one was so quiet compared to the one the following year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want more of an intimate setting, then you always want to be part of the first. So just throwing it out there. I only am telling this to people that are financially secure or financially delusional, because that's where I fall, to say I'm going to do it.
You sound like me.
I live my best Delulu life. So right now I don't have tickets for that, but behind the scenes I'm working really hard to make that happen. So I don't know. I won't know until I see how my eBay store does, but just the gut saying, you might want to find this money. Well, I was trying to go half on somebody, but whatever. It'll work out. Everything always works out in life. But so that's pretty much it with all Hill Los Angeles stuff. You know, we like I said, we've all got to experience and we loved it. Like I never put Hayvenhurst as a bingo card. I'm like, I'm in the house. Like, I'm watching a movie here.
Yeah. Yes.
So I think that's it. I don't know if you guys had anything you wanted to write in the chat, because like I said, we'll be back in a few hours. We'll be back 11. Where is it? 11 p.m. tomorrow, Jinjin?
Yes, so everybody can join.
So I said we'll be back. We'll just be back in a few hours.
Yes. I like how the finger is smaller in that photo right there.
You gotta love AI, man. AI.
But yes. But then
I never forgot. Yeah, you can't.
Mm-mm.
Because I was like, child, oh, no
Unforgettable.
problem. We appreciate that you guys are coming at these late hours. We know we have to work around everyone's work schedules, and we appreciate, everyone who comes to it. Because I know if it's late to us, it's late to y'all. I'm going to save up all my money so I can attend Thriller Nights, and it's worth it. And it's
Do you
also going
think,
to,
Kelly?
it's nice that we get something, but most important is going to the foundation and, the kids of LA. And hopefully, I know Prince expressed he would like to expand it. So it's just
Yeah.
like it's only possible with the Donors Club. Let's say you can't afford to go on events, but maybe do tier 1. Start small and be like, I want to make a donation for $97. Or if you don't have the $97, just donate $20. Donate what you have. I'm having the worst financial year ever, so I get it. Do the best you can, and if you can't afford anything, at least get the word out. Put them on your socials, put them on your handles, let people know, hey, did you know there's a Hill Los Angeles Foundation? A lot of people still don't know about it. And I'm like, how do you not know about it? But I get it. It's based on your algorithm and your patterns, what you see and what you don't see. Oh, thank you so much, John. We hope to meet you too. Rocky knows I love hanging out with fellow fans. Like that's my thing.
Yeah.
If you do come, stop and say hi to us.
Heck yeah. It's funny, sometimes I'll come home and then somebody goes, I saw you. So I'm like, and you didn't say hi? Like, how do I know what you look like if you didn't tell me, you were the audience?
Yeah.
Because I'm a New Yorker, which means I don't see anything. I walk straight. I walk with force.
True that.
But you're also a vlogger. So you're trying to capture the right moments and get the right angles.
Usually at home, I'm not so bad. Like I did an Insta 360 event last week, and I'll be honest, I didn't take enough footage because I was so surprised how many YouTubers were there. I was like, yo. And so one thing, I was like, please, jump in my thing, because I never thought I would meet this guy. I was like, yo, Brand. But it was so cool. And then when I get home, I'm seeing other YouTubers in the footage. I'm like, you idiot, you should have paid attention. As long as I live in New York, I've never bumped into another YouTuber until now. And it was so happened the majority was I was like, wait, what? No, we love Michael, and I'm so blessed. I've been with Jen and Rocky for 15 years now. And then I met Tori and Jess. What was it, like 2-3 years now?
Maybe like 3.
Yeah. So, and MJ fangirl, if I'm not mistaken, might have been my first sister encounter. I have to double check the pictures. She turned around, took a picture from my camera, and then many years later, I said, "Is that you?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Then I think you're the first."
Yeah.
We met in Brooklyn. I saw I like your shirt. And then she turned around and then she went about her business. I have no idea how we started crossing paths again, but I have footage with her and her dad. She has footage, with my mom. And again, we really didn't know each other, but it's just we go to events, we bump into each other, and sometimes you make friends, sometimes you don't, but somehow, sometimes things cross to a different level. Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, I know I'm missing a couple of things.
I gotta say this. I think they should be like way more estate fan parties. Just
Exactly.
like how we had back in the day, man. Because I met you at the Rosen Ballroom.
Yeah.
That was
That's how I met
fire.
Rocky. But I knew Rocky from a picture, from the Disney Michael Jackson picture. I was like, oh my God, I love her outfit. And then it's so weird. Like when I met her, I didn't realize I didn't know her. Like I didn't realize that I haven't met her yet. I was like, oh, the picture kind of made me feel like I knew you already. So I'm
right.
like, awkward.
Yeah, I saw you on a YouTube. I was like, who's this redhead girl? Okay.
Like I try my best not to do that because I have this bad habit. I'll meet another YouTuber or another person in social media and interact like we know each other. And I'm like, I don't mean to do that, but I do it sometimes.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool.
It's cool if the person's cool with the situation. So far, knock on wood, every YouTuber I met is a sweetheart, whether they're MJ fans or not. Like Rocky and I did a Star Wars movie.
Yep.
And everybody we met was so freaking cool. We hung out for like 30 minutes and then exchanged Instagrams. And I wasn't expecting that. I'm just thinking I'm just going to go to the movie, get a popcorn bucket, and break out.
And like previous MJ events, when you know that you hang out after the event for a while, that's how you know it's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
So I think people were just happy to see people dressed up as Jedis and freaking dark. Just like, oh my God. Because that's not like New York, unfortunately, slowly losing their magic. So like when people see other magical people, they're like, wait, what? And they're like, like one guy was dressed fully as Darth Vader. And I'm like, you're kidding me.
Mm-hmm. I would have been like, are you single?
What? No, he's very naked. His girlfriend was with him.
I didn't know that was her. I did not know that was her.
I think if that's not his girlfriend, that was the best supporting friend of all time. Because she was holding like the cape up, making sure I got the door open.
Mm-hmm.
And then surprisingly, the fan base was super young that night. And I'm like, Star Wars? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's like, okay.
It was
there
great.
was one, I won't say the story on air, but I'm sure there might be a part 2 in the future. I'll leave that there. Well, the night wasn't a bust after all. We'll see where this is going. Hey, what's up, Elle? We missed you. Oh, listen, we're all about to leave. We're just finishing up.
Hey, our videos have been epic.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Listen, the cool thing is the truth came out. They tried this nonsense a few months ago, and we were like, I know you effing lying. We look at Jen's freaking videos, just the whole march with Michael. We was not playing with them this time. We just wasn't. And it's not based on what we think, it's based on what we know. Not what we think. And I'm like, oh, y'all want to be funny? All right, play this video. Mm-hmm. Play this. And Jen, I think, did almost 7 to 10 videos proving Michael's innocent. We have no time for this stupidity anymore. If y'all want to play with people or get the justice, guess what? There's so many celebrities that got in trouble in the last 12 months. You could start with them. Please. Like, make it make sense.
Can't play with proof.
Right. And then like right, it's like, are y'all dumb? Like we can't do this anymore.
Did y'all see that Beyonce added Michael Jackson, I guess her intro video or something?
Wait.
No.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. At the tour?
Did she do Halo?
Yes.
No, please don't. No. Please don't say nothing. Please say nothing. Please say nothing.
Oh, you're going?
Yes.
Oh, Rocky, stay off of TikTok. Stay off of there.
Okay.
We'll stay off of Instagram too, because I saw it on Instagram.
Oh my God.
Stay off.
Stay off TikTok.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm not saying nothing. Forget it. Yeah, I'm gonna hear. I can't wait.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
Kelly
Just
But yeah.
Kill.
a beautiful collaboration, me, Jen, Tori. Just it's something we always wanted to do, but the situation forced us to do it way sooner than later. And I thank the ladies again because something did happen in March, and I couldn't be there for the whole series, and they just took over to make sure I could just deal with my life. But I was watching every video the minute I could, so it was informative to me as well because I know some things like Square One and stuff, but this was really informative. I said, I dare y'all to come from Michael one more time. I dare you.
Well, stay tuned for June. Just saying that.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Wait, Jen, I
Big
gotta talk to
things
you about
popping in June.
Shoot, Jen, I gotta talk to you.
Is it safe to sign off? I know everybody gotta go to work.
Yeah, I do
Oh
have to go.
yeah, I forgot about work.
that.
All
Oh,
right.
I got a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Lady Pop, I'm so glad you asked this. About
Hmm.
the Vegas event, the birthday event,
Let me see if I can find that. Here we go.
because there's nothing about it, and normally every April, that's when they put the information out about it. We got nothing.
That is
Right,
interesting.
right. The
They,
estate would normally put something out about his birthday going on in Vegas.
what are we doing?
Uh-oh.
I got plans to make. We got airlines acting a fool, so we got to get on this, please.
Yeah. I may go by land.
I'm gonna
Well,
teleport at this point. I'm gonna have to
last
walk.
year they took a minute to post the link for the brunch. A good minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she's going. That's good. I know. What's that girl with the pretty salt and pepper hair? She's going.
But wait 1 second. Hold on. When did they come out with the date of when the Vegas thing is happening?
No, they haven't told us
No.
anything.
Because that may coincide with the King of Popcorn. Back to back. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's what was helpful last year. Because a lot of fans were already on the West Coast, so some fans just drove from Vegas to LA because they
Oh.
were back to back.
Oh, I
And
see.
I
Yeah, you're
think
right.
if they do it again, like on his birthday, it like people could do it that way if they will release the daggone information.
Hey,
Well,
Lady of Pop, if you're gonna go to the Vegas thing, I think you should also try going if it's like back to back, because that'd be cool to the King of Popcorn and the event.
I know John set it up so that we could go to Vegas and Hill, Los Angeles. We just got to see if Vegas is going to be a thing. Because he definitely made sure if it was a thing, there's room for error. You could celebrate, drive through or fly through or bus through to Cali. But you're right. We need that information to be up.
As soon as possible. They're like hotels and planes and
Mm-hmm.
think prices are going up for a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Jen, you have a new mic?
Me?
Yeah.
Why? No.
It sounds so crispy.
It does.
Yeah, ASMR.
Yes, I'm like, I'm
Sounds
loving this DJ energy. I'm like, wow, nice.
Oh, I thank you so much. No, this is
crispy
my ear
clean.
candy earbuds. We will gladly be sponsored by Ear
I
Candy.
love it. It's
Crispy
so
clean.
clean.
It's
Yes,
cool.
Yeah.
King of Popcorn is 700. I'm not gonna lie, because you know me,
Okay.
no sugarcoat here. It is a little high. So me, Jen, and Jess went the first year, it was 800. And then the second year was 500. This is the third year. So I'm hoping if it's back at 700, our t-shirts
Whoa.
are free again. Because remember, our t-shirts weren't free in the 500 tier. So I'm those are little. I was like, if it's 700, do I get my t-shirt back? Because you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Little refund.
so I don't know, like, but I'll try to make it to at least one. Right now I have no promises. There's so much drama going home. The money. I've been asking around for like a second job for a minute. I was like, does anybody know any vendor jobs? I'm a vendor. So I was just like, oh, this, I'm looking for, a part-time job, 20 hours a week, And I'm even going to work on Sundays. Rocky will tell you, I work really hard in real life, but it's like so hard to get a good second job because it's like you don't want to
really
do
hard.
anything. You want to do something that makes sense too. It's like
Yeah.
vendor jobs pay better too. So it's like if I can get something like 25, 30 an hour, that would be great. Like,
yeah. I mean, if they had any events that's happening at Neverland Ranch, I'm actually gonna open up tricks around the country just to get there. So
Open up what?
no, I'm joking.
Wait, open up what?
What? Not what?
Around what around the country?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
this thriller is so good. And it was funny,
Yes.
like I don't think it was supposed to be what it was.
It wasn't.
That the fans
It wasn't.
take over all the time. Like I remember this is Thriller Night.
Yeah, Thriller Night.
People were a little reserved. New Yorkers are not like that. We came in there not ratchet, but
we just was on the dance floor.
We didn't care if everybody was talking. I'm like, we dance in New York. We're out.
Spinna was there. I was like, yo, Spinna, what's up? He's like, oh, you guys are here still?
And we were acting a fool, but not in a bad way, in a respectful. But I'm sure some Californians are like, what?
Yeah.
But then after a while,
they're not used to that. No.
After a while, they started dancing. We even have footage with Molly dancing with us. I was like, Bridget's girlfriend's on the floor. What? This is awesome.
Oh, Molly is so cool.
Yeah.
I love Molly.
Her mom was on the floor with us. Like, it's I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, if you look at the footage of the whole night versus what it became, it went from us just dancing with each other, and then the next thing you know, everybody's like, you know what? Like that was a $1,200 ticket. I'm not here to talk to y'all.
It was very. That vibe is always networking. It's a networking vibe, and I'm like, get on that dance floor.
There is no networking. If I'm here at the Hayvenhurst party and there's a DJ, I'm here to dance.
Heck yeah.
It's boogie.
Or yeah, like I know King of Popcorn. We like to hang in that dining room sometimes. Like I don't want to network. I'm telling you right now, if you see me at any Hill Los Angeles, I don't want to network. Like I don't want to do that.
So what do you
taking the moment?
You're gonna see the house and dance and be excited and run around
and take pictures.
Taking the moment, yeah.
I don't want to network. Not at these prices. No, I'll see y'all like at I don't know. I personally don't network in real life. I just chill.
Listen, I almost passed out from dehydration for dancing so long. I was like, no, this is the way. Yeah, in the June King of Popcorn. Me and Lady of Pop, we just kept dancing. It was hot.
No, because
y'all had that energy.
Yeah, it was great.
Trisha, I'm getting my money's worth. The first time I went there.
Could you imagine? Do you want to collab? You could ask me that question on Instagram. You could ask me on. Look, Jay shot his shot. He was like, "Can I come up with y'all?" Yeah, come up. That's when you do it. Don't do it at a $700 event. No, like bring it home.
You gotta pick your spots carefully.
Like, what are you doing?
Get the username real quick and be like, okay, reach out to me. Like let's cross usernames, reach out to me after the fact, but I'm here. I'm here to enjoy the full experience.
Yeah. Like, I mean, a lot of people in real life network. I personally don't. I was like even when me and Rocky did the event last week with Hill Los Angeles, everybody was networking. I'm looking
at the art, like
I work in retail, so what I'm not saying I have nothing to offer, but I just feel like I have nothing to offer. Oh, I could do social media for people. Let me not say that, but I don't know. I just like people. I just want to read your vibe, and if you have a good, like I got lucky. I found Tori by accident. I just vibed with her, and the next thing you know, we became partners. That was the biggest accident of all time. So.
The greatest one.
Cool.
It's just I'm a vibe person. I just want to see your vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, thank God I don't need a bodyguard. MJ Sandro, yes, but I can roam freely.
No, I literally felt like I got a taste of what y'all got at that last Thriller nights. Cause this is Thriller. It was a lot of people, and then it was a
Yeah.
lot of people coming up to me, and I was like, "Wait, who?" And I'm like, "Okay, wait. Who are you? Let's pinpoint. Let's pinpoint." Because I don't want to be like, "Okay, like I want to know who you are. Like, okay, what's your at? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not on
yeah.
Instagram. What's your username on YouTube? Okay, that's you. I know who you are. I know you. I know
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah,
But
that I don't mind. Actually, I love that. I always want to like connect things, but I mean, like, if somebody's like, "Oh, do you want to like start a business?" No, no, not here.
what?
Like that, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm gonna just look at you like, what?
I just want to bring the spirit, the spirit there. That's all I do.
That's funny.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
two,
It,
literally, we almost was the
the
same
one
Oh,
in
time.
that's lost,
July,
y'all.
I thought y'all were
Yeah.
going to pass out. It was so hot, and only you two were like, not saying it was you,
It was yes, it was me,
the
her,
lady of pop,
uh-huh,
Soli,
Soli.
that producer that we didn't know was a producer. That was so funny. We got home, we were like, he was a producer.
Yeah, I didn't get to eat until once the movie started. I didn't drink water. I didn't eat. I'm a slave to that floor. I swear.
Rocky.
I
You
never
Wow.
can't
eat.
do that.
What? Wait, who didn't eat at the King of Popcorn?
I never eat at
Yeah,
the King of Popcorn.
Girl, that food was so good.
it
I,
was.
It looked good on the screen. I
yeah.
was
It
Oh,
was
wondering.
I'll
good. It
film
was
it.
They
good.
I'll
went
film
through
it and put it on
all
my
that food.
vlogs, but I never eat it.
I wonder how they're gonna feel if I bring a Tupperware. Just a book
I
bag.
listen. I would suggest bringing it. If you wait to the very end, so me and Soli got the food at the very end, and they were like, "Oh, we're about to close," and they just started throwing mad food on our plate. You know, my fat ass took it. I grabbed as much as they were giving me. So I was like, "Oh, if I had a Tupperware,
Oh,
this would have
snap.
been perfect." So if you wait to the very end, they won't announce it though. Like sometimes John will say, "Oh, we still have food." I think when John says we still have food, that's the cue to get your Tupperware because
Oh
that's his
my
way of
god.
saying we're about to shut it down. Like,
Okay, so how would they
Why
feel if
tell
I
me
did that for
twice?
Thriller Night? 'Cause I
huh?
want that. How would they feel if I did that for Thriller Night? Because that brisket was everything.
Y'all
Y'all
had
had
brisket?
brisket?
Yes.
I'm
Brisket.
done.
$1,500 ticket though.
Yeah, that makes sense. They had at the Willy Wonka one, they had chimichangas or something. They were like smaller, but I kept going up to get some because the first year I went, I didn't eat much, and I always regret not going back for more food. And then even during the movie, they had the nerve to sit up and announce, "Oh, we got churros and chicken sandwiches and stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, I gotta get me one." I
I,
never got up to get none.
I could have sworn by the end of the night they said take all the candy you can. I was like, I don't have a bag.
Or the
Y'all remember
sweet.
They
Yeah,
did
yeah.
that for the first one.
John was shoving spray butter and hot sauce.
Yes, they were coming out with like food. I was like, "Oh shoot!" Like, what was the one they were like, "Oh, we have extra popcorn." Jen had enough popcorn boxes for like Christmas gifts. I was like,
Hold
Dang.
on. Wait a second. Was
Wow.
Amorion at the June King of
"No,
Popcorn?
no,
That was during the pandemic, I think. It
no,
was a
no, no,
virtual.
no, he was there." Jen, do
He
you
went. He
remember
went.
when we seen him?
Jay, he went there, yeah.
He went, but I don't
Oh,
remember which one it was.
Yeah, he went to the King of Popcorn. When people were leaving, he came in. But I don't know which King of Popcorn that was for.
Was it
Mm.
June?
June, June, I think.
I think it was
The one where
June.
we were
Prince
just,
said
I was
he
just off
performed,
the
right?
wall, huh?
Prince said that Omarion performed, right?
No, he
No.
just came in with his brother and his boys, but he was actually cool with the producer we were dancing with. I was like, this world is so small right now. So then I saw him, but I didn't want to be like, "Oh, can I get a picture with you?" But I should just ask. I'm like, "What are we doing? What are we
Yeah.
doing? Just ask. Stop being too cool for school. Be like, I should. Oh, can I get a picture with you?" I never did it. I should have though. He was, and then this video, we're outside of the house with him, and I'm like, "You student actress, or really? He's right in front of you."
Trish. Wow.
Did
I
you get
bet
a
you if
picture?
it was, huh?
Were you at that one?
No, I only went to the August one last year. When I
Oh,
saw he was there, I was like, "Uh." And of course, he would wait to the end.
No, he came CP time. For those,
Yeah.
if you know, you know. We'll leave that there. I was like, it's funny. He said, "What's up, Prince?" Prince looked at him like, "You see, we leaving, right?" But Prince is being gracious as always, so he let him stay extra. We were already outside the house, but I was like, Prince had that look like, and that one, I'm not gonna lie, that must have been the most draining event so they just wouldn't let Prince breathe at all. It was just Prince the whole time. I actually felt bad for him. It was just that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, the fact that he was still being gracious to Omari and them, I was like, Prince, my hat to you, bro, because it was just like no one even let you get a snack, my dude. Like it was bad.
If they see Michael's son standing there, they ain't gonna let him. They ain't gonna let him breathe for a minute. They're gonna be asking questions. They're gonna be running up to him. Yes,
It's
that's gotta be
okay.
hard.
But we had a video about this, but we can do another one as a fresh reminder. Okay, so when I meet Prince, and I can show you the raw footage, it's no more than a minute. Hey, Prince, let me ask you an unrelated Hill Los Angeles question, and I'm out. Right? And I always ask for a hug, and I'm out. Like,
All right.
we're there for 10 minutes.
Wow.
It's 70 plus degrees. It's hot. Like, you
Wow.
guys
Yeah.
think, like, I can't tell y'all don't shoot your shot. Some of you guys might want to network. Some of you guys want to share a story. But if you see a long line, just be mindful it's just not you there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the girls will tell you Prince is super friendly. But when there's a lot of energy, a lot of people to talk to, you got to shift real quick. Like, you'd be like, oh, there's a long line? Okay, cool. Let me just maybe cut it down to a minute, 2 minutes max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, Tariq. See that I felt really bad for Prince. It was too much, and me, Teresa, and them, we met Prince several times. Tori, Jess. Each situation's different. If there's a long line, then you got to be really mindful. It's not about you. It's about everyone being able to get their pictures. You know, you don't want to have a 30-minute story about how you knew Michael. This is not the time. I'm just being real. That's not the time for it. If you
Yeah.
buy yourself or you have that lucky drawing where you put in that top tier and you win the dinner with him, that would be the time. You got a
Yeah.
whole dinner with Prince, then spend the 30 minutes telling about your Michael Jackson situation, or like, but not. I'm just saying, not that's a meet and greet. Meet and greet should not be that long. You
True.
know, so I'm saying from experience, because you're going to drain the Jacksons out and they're not going to want to rock with us. So either have some
Yeah.
decorum or you won't see Jacksons there. And I'm just, that's a heads up just from personal observation. Again, full disclaimer, I am not a friend to Prince Jackson. I don't even have his phone number, but it's just common sense from what I saw. I was just like, oh, y'all draining him out. This is not good. like what are we doing? And most
Yeah.
important, it was hot that day.
It was very hot.
So it
Yeah.
was
LA.
God, it was hot.
And another thing is be mindful of the questions and the conversations you bring up. Just
Mm-hmm.
saying, because I saw some questions. It was just like, read the room. It's not the right time, not the right place for that. So
Read the
Don't
room.
go crazy with it. Don't go crazy with it.
um from someone who lost both parents, and I know uh Jay, you lost your mom. Like, we can speak from our
Yeah.
experience. Uh, be mindful that that's a type of situation that never goes away. And
Yeah.
so if you bring something like that up, you could trigger people like us. I'm sure
That's
that
trauma.
goes to Prince too. I'm sure that goes to Blanket too, or BG. That goes to
Paris.
Paris
Yeah.
too. Unfortunately, now 3T have no parents. So the point
Tito.
is,
Yeah.
be really mindful to kind of not have grief on the table unless they bring it up. That's completely different if they bring it up.
They can bring it up. They're the children of the person.
Right.
You know what I
And
mean?
then
So
if someone brings it up, they're telling you that I'm okay. But the other way around, I'm telling you, like, you guys have no idea how many times you've almost triggered me to cry at events. trying to talk about my mom, and I know you guys mean well because she was part of this, but it's rare I bring my mom up at those events. They're very triggering. So it's like, I say that from someone that's still grieving.
Yeah.
Please tread lightly with Michael's children. I know it's been 16, 17 years, but a parent is part of your DNA. It's part of your life, your memories.
You're
Just
their
hi.
legacy.
You know, it's like, hi, we're at the King of Popcorn. Let's talk about the house. Let's talk about his motorcycles. Let's talk about the foundation. Let's talk about your Crocs. He loves having Croc conversations with you guys. Keep it light, airy. Be mindful. Like, and I
Be
get a
human
lot of
about
guys
it.
have no idea what that feels like, but I'm telling you, it never leaves you. So keep it light.
Never.
Keep it light. We're
Yeah.
at a foundation. Or if you have nothing to say, just say, hi, Prince. Can I get a picture with you? Can I get a hug and go about your business? Like, it doesn't have to be deep. It doesn't. I rarely say anything deep to Prince. It's just like, hi, Prince. And then I say, can I give you a hug? And I leave. That's it.
True that. I hear you.
Yeah, because
Um,
I I would say, like Jen said, read the room. Cause some people, you could tell, like, they linger, and this is just with anything connected to the Jacksons in general. Like I've seen, they will linger. Like,
Try to
it's
stick
like,
around.
okay, let's let's dial it back. Let's dial it back. Let's quit, holding up the line. You got other people waiting and stuff. And like I saw it, like with Janet's dancers. There was somebody who kept, like, they meant well. They was just excited, but they just wouldn't stop. And I was like, can't you see this man need to go to bed? That's what I said. This man needs to go to sleep. Let him go, please.
Yeah.
I said, let him go. He just got off the stage dancing. Let him go. And then finally, like, they let him. We left and stuff, but read the room. The Jacksons are good about and like even the people that work with them, they're good about asking you questions and keeping the conversation going. But if you can tell, like, okay, they look kind of tired, they're not asking me nothing, I'm gonna go get my picture. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna go. And don't say anything crazy, like.
Just be human about it. That's all.
no, we've overheard some stuff, but out of respect for the community, we'll never say on air what we've overheard. But again, from someone that's dealing with grief with a parent, I'm telling you, it's too heavy. It's like, light it up, y'all, please.
It is. It is.
It's like, bro, I just said hello and took a picture, and I was trying to, yes.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I went up to him and he's like, "Oh, hey, so you all are here." I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "You don't want to take a picture?" I was like, "No, I'm just gonna hug you, but I gotta get on the dance floor."
I'm so done.
He looked so shocked about that. I was like, "I'm a slave to their dance floor. I don't care."
Yo, Teresa, you got me dying.
Yeah.
I got that same reaction once when
Teresa
there was
J.
something going on. I was like, I'm sorry. I tried to save him, but I'm like,
I'm so done.
No, I get it. Like, you get excited, but I remember, so the first time, okay, I met Prince technically once before Thriller Night, but he was a kid. So, well, not a kid, he was a teenager, but still, anyone under 20, you're off limits until, you're older. So anyway, so now I meet Prince the Man at This Is Thriller, and I forgot what I said, but then I just remember, can I give you a hug? The way I gave him a hug, you can tell I got it off guard, but he giggled. He thought it was cute. And then I walked off. No, he goes, okay, ladies, enjoy the house. When someone says enjoy the house, that's cue to leave. Right? Enjoy
Enjoy
your
the
house,
property.
enjoy the house, enjoy it, have a good time. And that's like, y'all got to get used to social cues here. Like, especially like, whether it's the Jacksons, people, connected to Michael, other social media people, like, trust me, everyone's overwhelmed in their own little way. Something is overwhelming everyone. So it's just like, so I know me, The year I met Teresa, I got super overwhelmed because I wasn't expecting none of it. So I was like, so I got some fresh air, and then I bumped into Teresa. I was like, holy crap. So I just had to regroup because I was just like, me, Rocky, and Jim been doing this forever. So, I'm like, for New York, everything's just whatever. Like,
yeah, of course.
But I get it. Now I'm meeting y'all. I get excited to meet y'all. Y'all get excited to meet us. But still read the signals. Read the signals.
Right. That's right.
It's a lot. It's like, we're paying. So it's like we don't want to spend the whole night. like sometimes like people have told me some really deep stuff, and I'm like, bro, you about to have me literally cry under the bushes. Like, what are we doing? Like, and I'm polite, but I'm very sensitive. Rocky will tell you when it's too much, I literally cry. So it's just like that. Just be light. Be light with topics. That's something in general. Be light with topics. And if you ever want to have a mental health day, let me know. I have a whole channel for that. We could talk about death. We could talk about you lost your house. We could talk about that there. And then when we go to events, we could be like, hey, what's up? Like,
May is Mental Health Month awareness, I think. So that'd be cool.
I just saw Thunderbolts, and believe it or not, it had to do with mental health. It was dark, but it was good. It was good. It was really, really good. So I know we're all going through stuff. Every single one of us. But just be mindful. 90% of the people there are paying for the events, and we don't want to have trauma bombing at a $700 popcorn event. Like, what are we doing? Like, even this is Thriller at $160. That's still a lot of money. We're flying down there. We're getting hotels. Do not tell me about the dead dog. Like, don't do that.
Came here to have fun.
Have fun. Escapism. Like, Michael was really big on creating pockets of peace and fun. This is the pockets of peace. If you feel like, all right, Trisha, we need to do a mental check-in. Yeah, I got you. Come to the mirrors of my mind. We could talk. We could chat. Y'all have even seen me cry live. It is what it is. Like, I'm never fake with you. I'm always going through stuff like everybody else. So, Teresa, I'm not going to lie. Teresa's right. Prince handles it well, but Prince is still human. So, for us who've been at that barbecue, that King of Popcorn, we saw a lot. It was too much. It was just like, are y'all kidding me with this? Like, thanks.
Even it was too much for me as a fan, because I'm still grieving Michael's death. His part is different, the family's is different, but still, as a fan, I'm still personally grieving. So just to hear some of the conversation they were bringing up, I'm like, it would hit me, and I would get emotional. So imagine him, like, in my mind, I'm like, don't bring that up to him, not now.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine being the child of somebody that big and having to grieve with the whole world. You know what I mean? And when they bring him up, that's got to. And when his birthday rolls around and stuff like that, that's got to be real tough on the fam. So I definitely commend Prince, Paris, and how they handle themselves when stuff like that come up.
I think it would be a little bit easier if we would stop putting that burden on them. Like,
no doubt.
Just, it's like, all right, we're here for an event. Like, for example, Prince usually comes to Vegas to celebrate his dad's birthday every August. Keep it happy. It's a birthday. Like, he's just happy to see the fans still supporting his dad's legacy. So keep it happy.
Sorry, you guys, I gotta go. My iPad's gonna die.
No, we're out.
All right, Rocky.
Oh,
Have a good one, Rocky.
But thank you so much.
Oh, look, I see it in the private one. All right, y'all.
Bye.
So that's a good time to say goodnight. We'll see you on Jen's channel in a few hours.
Night, Trish.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, Jay. Love
Night,
y'all.
Jennifer.
Good night, everybody.
Good
See you in a few.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Good
Good night, y'all.
Thank you for watching this live or replay. Make sure you sub to this channel to get more content like this. Don't forget to like the video, share, and I will see you guys real soon.